Hello everybody, my name is Retroliser and welcome back to Soldiers Heroes of World War II, where we're back to our exploits with the 82nd Airborne and we're moving on to the third mission, which is Minefields.
The lieutenant, his men, and fellow squads of the 82nd successfully cleared the outskirts of the town as ordered. However, upon advancing deeper, they discovered that the enemy had not yet fled as hoped. The Germans had simply fallen back and were now supported by formidable heavy armor. It wasn't long before the soldiers were pinned down and unable to fall back themselves. Frantically, the lieutenant radioed his superiors, requesting armored support as a matter of urgency. He was told to wait it out, as the tanks were having a tough time reaching Nijmegen due to the persistence of the German Luftwaffe. The lieutenant had almost given up hope, when his first sergeant suddenly spotted 2 Sherman tanks on the horizon. Could just 2 tanks save them?
Well, I would like to go and point out a few, possibly minor historical inaccuracies here. Firstly, the German Luftwaffe, firstly it's pronounced with a V, in regards to the W, not Waffe, Waffe, Luftwaffe. Secondly, by that point I do believe they were practically non-existent, and therefore, if anything, it would have been any of the German Wehrmacht soldiers that were on the road towards Nijmegen that held up 30 Corps. But still, let's just go and throw ourselves straight into this mess. It's going to be a mess, if anything, because, you know, it was a bridge too far. Most of the Arnhem 1st Airborne Division died quite horrifically, or ended up in prisoner of war camps.
The infantry of the 82nd Airborne Division have made inroads into Nijmegen, but are now pinned down by a stronger enemy supported by heavy armor. They won't be able to hold out indefinitely. There is no time to wait for backup, and a decisive strike by the 2 Sherman tanks is the only option.
Yeah, well, you say that, but then you realise that there's tank, probably one inside there. Let's have a look. Yep, I can hear the turret turning. So, really, it's not good. It really isn't good. Because the Sherman, I despise it. Why? Simple. For its time, it was, quite frankly, backward. Its 75mm gun was insufficient against the up-armoured German equivalents, albeit it was easier to produce, but in the end that means very little if it can't take out what it's meant to be fighting. Meanwhile, I wonder if I can score a shot against that Panzer. Got it! Albeit not the kind of shot I wanted. But that was the shot I wanted. Meanwhile, we have ourselves another Panzer over there. The only way we can take that one out is the side armour. Beautiful hit.
Worse than in Stalingrad.
Oh really? I wasn't aware.
This can't be.
Meanwhile, yes, I do believe that was actually the case. Regardless of the fact that, with hindsight, you realise that the most important front was the Russian front, the Eastern Front. It was never seen as such by Hitler, and which was why, on many occasions, he actually did incredibly moronic things, examples being the removal of precious German divisions from the Eastern Front to then bolster up areas like, for example... Uh-oh. Fall back, fall back, fall back. In fact, I don't think we have that chance. Just charge it. We don't really have a choice but to destroy it. There we go. Phew. I am actually amazed that this Sherman was able to survive at all against a Flak 88 anti-aircraft gun. I can only assume that it was only firing upon us with high explosive shells, which of course would not give it the ability to strike through the armour. Which, as I was saying, it's just not good. It's not a good tank. If anything, it was outclassed, and the only reason that it ever actually became, you know, so well known is because of the fact that it was the most numerous tank that we could field. The Allies' version of the T-34, except it was shit. No matter. What we must do now is panic, because we have ourselves a number of tanks heading straight towards us. In fact, we're going to have to be very brave here. Crap. Fuck it. Shit. No matter. Beautiful. And then now we're gonna have to be very, very, very careful, because what's heading towards us? Oh shit, it's a Panzer IV. The last thing I needed was to be bloody butt-fucked by a Panzer IV. And the other tank's too far away to help. Ah, shit. Spoke too soon. Everybody out.
These Germans, these guys turned out to be good fighters.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but we are... Oh my lord. Panic. Holy shit, that is a King Tiger. That is not what I was hoping for. A King Tiger here? I'll be honest, I am not expecting anything now. I am truly expecting myself to be completely buggered. I mean, really, it is a King Tiger. A King Tiger, Tiger 2. Basically, well, for those of you who are unaware, the King Tiger is the development of the Tiger 1, which basically married the thickness of the Tiger's armour, which of course was quite thick at about 110 millimeters. Uh-oh. That is bad. It spotted us. However, we've been able to take it. Beautiful. Glorious. That was lucky as fuck. Meanwhile, what the hell is this guy holding on to? Oh, a bazooka. Well, if that's the case, then guess what I'm going to be doing with this thing.
Looks like it's not our day.
Beautiful.
Let's give them the 4th of July.
That'll teach you, scum. Meanwhile, panic. The last thing I need is to get myself completely buggered by these chaps. So, without further ado, we must... Well, the last thing I want is to continue using that Sherman, since that's the last one that we've got. So, I am going to... Well, firstly, reload this bazooka. Must have been stolen. And then
Piece of cake.
Blow up this stug. Beautiful. And it looks like that Panther... No, not Panther. King Tiger is still in working order, possibly. Only one way to find out. And that is to go and commandeer it. There's also a chap right there. There we go. If I was to go into battle, I would pick the King Tiger every single time. Yeah, it's beautiful. Albeit there is, of course, the one issue that was endemic to all German vehicles during, well, all German tanks during the Second World War, and that is they are incredibly over-engineered. That was the one fatal flaw that they had. They were so complex to build that it was just impossible to be able to create enough. And as such, they just ended up being outproduced. Sad, but true. Meanwhile, it seems that this chap's trying to be clever. Well, he's not going to be clever when I shoot him down. Get him. Oh, bollocks.
Holy, what's this? I'm hit. What?
Shit, that was fucking close.
And now let's go and stick our head in the meat grinder.
Moving onwards. Let's see, what do we have? We have ourselves a small tank, looks like a Panzer III. That looks like a Panther. At least I think it's a Panther. That is definitely a King. Panzer VI Mark Tiger II. That is definitely a Tiger II. Well, it's definitely a King, but moving swiftly onwards. Panther. Actually, I've got an idea. I'll, Ooh, this is going to be fun. Here's my plan. It is a very audacious plan, but it will work. At least I think it will. Have this guy in reserve. This chap is going to have to do some work. Specifically, we're going to have to find a way past all of this crap. The one bad thing about the King Tiger is that its turret is fucking shit. No matter. Get into that Sherman, reverse it out, and then we'll go and sort ourselves by removing this tank here. Get out of the way. Bang. Are you fucking serious, mate? Really? I did not expect that. No matter. Could you at least let me through this tiny little gap? Apparently not. Joy. Right, I'm gonna have to find another way. Am I gonna have to find another way out of this? I bloody hell well hope I don't. Fuck's sake. Right, is there perhaps
Let's give him the 4th of July.
ooh, that might work. This might work, at least I hope it will. That worked perfectly. Get yourself back on board, mate. Now, push the wreckage out of the way and let's get moving. Please. Son of a bitch. Please, just let me through. I don't want to die. I want to use this fucking tank. Alright, fucking fine. Turn this bitch around and let's go out the other way. Piece of shit. I didn't want to go round this way, but it looks like I have no fucking choice. Oh well. Tough shit for me, I guess. Right. We have now entered Nijmegen. Took us long enough. I just wanted to go round the other way. Because it didn't take me through as many fucking streets. And the last thing I need is to go through streets, which of course is the natural enemy of a tank. Anyway. This thing is a true engineering marvel. Now then. Let's get moving. Uh-oh. bad boys. Uh-oh. Phew. Meanwhile, it seems that the airborne have decided to show their themselves. Which is good for me. Because now I have infantry supporting me. Right, where are you, you bastards?
Today's
Show yourselves, and I'll just mow you down. Uh-oh. Not good. Wait for him. Reload. It was bound to happen. A Panther was basically the Germans' response to the T-34, where they realised that the T-34's slanted armour can, if it's placed at a 45-degree angle, essentially double the armour thickness of the tank that's got the slanted armour. Which, you know, for example, for a machine like the King Tiger, which I can only assume had its predecessor's 100mm, would therefore double it to 200, which would make it nigh on impregnable. Still, I do believe we are done. Ooh, hello. Eliminate the enemy from the outskirts of the town. Oh, well. That's just fucking grand, isn't it? No matter. Apparently that fucking tank survived. I am surprised. Not anymore. Right.
looks like they've run us into
Time for us to go and have some fun. All we need to do now is eliminate the rest of the enemy, and that shouldn't be too hard if I can get this fucking tank out of the town. Because apparently I can't. Still. Uh-oh. There's our predecessor. Oh, fuck. Not good. Somebody, shoot these guys. Oh, bollocks. This is bad. Not good. Schnell! Schnell, bitte! Save me! Oh, bollocks. Oh my fucking Christ, it missed. I am so fucking frightened now. Yeah, thank. These guys were fucking helpful, weren't they? Now then, what's heading this way? Just a few small tank. Well, an armoured car and a small Panzer III. It'll be fine. Remove yourself from the fucking premises, mate. Shit, missed. Not good. This is fucking bad. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Let's show him who's boss around here.
Phew. Where the hell's help when you need it? There's never any help when you fucking need it.
Who's boss around here?
Right. Somebody. Start patching up this fucking piece of junk. Oh shit. Come on.
Watch out, Hitler. Here we come.
Join the fucking army, they said. It would be fun, they said. What the hell was that? Oh, right. Shit! Bastard.
We're back in hell, but it's our job.
Oh, really? How delightful. Right, get this bucket of bolts moving.
Show 'em, boys.
Fuck. The last thing I fucking needed was to have this happen to me. Come on, get moving. Shit. No matter, now that we're out of the town, nothing can stop us now. Swing that tank around, and you fucking missed. Good work. Oh my Christ. Come on, penetrate that armor, will you? You're using an 88mm gun against that Panther's 75 long barreled gun. You have the better gun. So it fucking damages the track instead. My word, am I sad about that. I mean, really. Come on. Do your fucking job. Jesus Christ. Really? Do I really have to get up to point blank range for this fucking thing? Apparently I do. Beautiful. Now then. We just need to take out the rest of these bastards. Shouldn't be too hard. I will bait them towards me. Because the one good thing about tank warfare is that it's always better out in the open, where they can maneuver and all the other delightful things. A tank in a field is a happy tank. Because it can maneuver, it can see stuff. And on the whole, it's much better at its purpose. Now then, we're not out of the woods yet because we still have these chaps to take care of. Who's next? That chap's next. Come on, there we go. Amazingly enough, it's actually easier to just swing the tank around. Although, to be fair, that was actually quite a common solution to a lot of problems. Now then, it seems that we're going to have to try and find... Yeah, we are not going anywhere near that. Due to the simple fact that, well, it's a minefield. I'd rather not get involved with mines. Right. How are things, son? Knock, knock. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, speak of the devil. Now, our final target. Bang. Explosions. But really. There we go. What have we got hiding in there? Oh, it's a tiger. I did not expect that in the slightest. No matter, in a one-on-one fight, this beautiful lump of shit will always win. And that's because its armour is, well, more superior and slanted. Makes it incredibly likely that, there we go, that the shells will bounce right off the tank. Oh, really? I wasn't aware. Excellent. Now, let's go and get ourselves moving. Because we're not out of the woods yet, we still need to go and eliminate the rest of the rabble that are around here. Which shouldn't be too hard, because I now have 2 tanks that can do that. All we need to do is get back over there, hop out, and do the job that the airborne infantry apparently don't want to do. Come on, Sherman. Use that petrol engine, which actually ends up being its biggest weakness, since petrol can ignite much easier than diesel. And that meant that, well, shit got bleak real fucking fast if a shell was to strike it. Eliminate the enemy from the outskirts of the town. Well, I've already done that. All that's left is these chaps. Come on, chaps. I'm here. And now, we destroy. Is that it? Yes, apparently it is. Uh-oh. There we go. Took me long enough. Phew! Glorious. And with that, I do believe it's time to go and end it there, for we have run out of time. But don't worry, I'll be back soon enough. But, if you can't wait until then, do please check out the selection boxes on my left, or go to the channel itself. There is plenty more to be seen. Thank you very much once more for watching, and of course from me, ta-ta!